What do Labour's policies have in common with these? Well, sometimes one doesn't come along for a while, then there's a whole lot all at once. Ed Miliband wants to answer critics who say he still has to set out what a future Labour government would do. So, we've already had strong hints that the minimum wage could go up, free childcare would be extended, and that he wants to see immigration levels fall further.
In our first year in office, we will legislate for an immigration bill which has secure control of our borders, cracks down on exploitation of workers coming here, undercutting workers already here, and says to big companies that bring in people from outside the EU that they can do that within a cap, but they've got to train the next generation.
All companies which employ more than 50 staff and who want to bring in skilled workers from outside the EU would be affected by this policy. Labour say this could bring in 50,000 new apprenticeships, but business leaders are worried it could tie them up in red tape, push up costs and cut jobs. Here at Labour Conference, they're promising at least one major policy announcement every day. The idea is that by the end of the week, we'll have a clear picture of what a Labour government would do during its first 100 days in office. But, like it or not, these days in politics, personality can matter every bit as much as policy. In a survey of 1,350 Labour councillors for the BBC's Sunday Politics programme, almost 1 in 3 of them didn't think Ed Miliband was doing a good job as leader. 57% thought he was performing well, but his critics say his personal ratings could be holding Labour back.
If the next election is framed as a choice between Prime Minister Miliband and Prime Minister Cameron, Labour is going to have some serious difficulties. If they can frame it as a choice between a Labour government and a Conservative government, then they may just be in with a fighting chance.
And Labour say their journey to number 10 won't depend so much on personality, but who can solve the cost of living crisis in a way that's fair. Ian Watson, BBC News, Brighton.